Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Jay with another episode of At Your Leisure 229. It's gonna be a quick one, real quick. I haven't posted in a while. I'm sorry for that, but it's been a lot going on with work, my work life. We lost a few managers, and in return, that's just put a ton of hours and time on me. Is what it is. Wish everyone the best, wish them the most success in everything they do. But this is unfortunately the hand I've been dealt and what I got to do for now. So, the next episode might be a while, but I do have an interview lined up with one of my good buddies. Shout out Colin McManamy. He actually was kind enough to let me borrow a camera, HD Canon camera for a while. Just under the understanding that I'm gonna be putting out some content. So, just so I don't disappoint my guy and the rest of y'all, I really gotta get on it about the interviews. But as well as everyone knows, trying to create your own brand and create your own channel is really extremely hard and challenging. Especially with the work situation. We got to pay bills. Life goes on. Everything keeps rolling no matter what you're doing. Like Pac said, man, it's hard to be legit, still pay your rent. You know what I'm saying? But we doing it though. We doing it. So I just gotta stay consistent. Another quote I'll drop real quick from a podcast I watched recently. Jim Jones, man. He said if you can't stay motivated, you gotta stay consistent. And I will admit I haven't been consistent, so that's probably why my motivation on this hasn't been as high as it has been. But I still have a drive for it. I still have a hunger for it in me, and I still want to do it. So I'm gonna be talking quickly about just the cutoff. The cutoff for growth. And that may mean cutting off people. That may mean cutting off certain things that you do, a certain lifestyle that you live, that you're comfortable with living or that you're happy with living. You got to be uncomfortable in order to grow. So cutting off is important. Not everyone is going the same place as you. Not everyone has the same responsibilities as you. And you got to remember that, when you're hanging out, when you're going out, you got those friends that are, hey man, let's go out this weekend. Nah, I can't, I got to work. But like clockwork the following weekend, hey man, let's go out this weekend. Come on, man. I gotta get the paper first, it's like a sandwich, man. This life is like a sandwich. It don't matter what side you flip it, upside, left, right, the bread is always gonna come first, So for me, that's at least how it is for me. Everyone has their own way. Everyone has their own thing that they do. Their own priorities. My priority is getting to the top the fastest I can. And unfortunately, in this day and age, that means money. Unfortunately, that means money. So you got to grind to get where you want to go. No one ever made it to be a millionaire or a billionaire by just working, 8 hours a day or less than that. Everyone has got to put in that extra work if you want to have something extra, if you want to go somewhere, if you want to be somebody. So with that being said, I encourage people, don't be afraid to cut off certain people. Not a disrespect thing, not a hate thing or nothing like that, but you gotta be willing to readjust yourself and stay true to yourself. And if you're not willing to cut off a few, you're not willing to be true to yourself. So I encourage that. I encourage the cutoff. I encourage the halt on a lot of the things that make you comfortable. So everyone out there that's going through it, everybody going through something. Everybody got something going on. I don't care if you say you solid. Everybody got something going on. Whether they show it or not, everyone deals with it in a different way. So I encourage everyone to recognize what you need to cut off, recognize what you need to do, and do it. Your friends, the real ones. Listen, this is a little three real talk for y'all. A little three real talk. I don't know if y'all have been following three real, but a little three real talk for y'all. Your friends, the real ones, are gonna be solid. They're gonna understand. They're not even gonna question it. Oh man, Jay can't come out this weekend? Bet. That's my boy though, you know. Hey, he can't come to this function? Bet. He can't do this, he can't do that, you know, because he's got his head down, he's grinding right now. I understand. But whenever the time comes, they're gonna pick right back up where they left off. You know, I got a few solids, you know. One of my most solid friends, and this is coming from like high school days. One of my most solid friends, Ashton Wise, man, he lives in Florida. And he's got his own thing going on. I got my own thing going on up here. He's actually my best friend, you know. He was my best man whenever, you know, I was going through that situation. But we could not talk for months and pick right back up where we left off time before, you know. We have a lot of different views on a lot of different things around the world, but you know what? We don't let those kind of things get in the way of our friendship. Literally, it doesn't matter what we're doing, where we're at, what we're going through. If we get the opportunity to speak, it's like we're still back in the school parking lot, chilling in the car, listening to music. Like it's like that's how it is with us, you know. And so like I'm saying, you know, the real ones are gonna know. You know, three real stands for real, recognize real. And I promise you, no matter what, the real are always gonna recognize the other real, you know? And if they don't, I mean, you know the opposite of real. You know what the opposite of real is. So I'm gonna let y'all figure that one out. But yeah, man, so don't be afraid to cut off, you know. There's gonna be people that are probably gonna test you. They're gonna want to know like how you feel. They're gonna, you know, test the waters. And you know what I tell them? I just look at them and I say, "Hey man, do your thing. I ain't mad at you. Got nothing but love for you, man. Keep going. Do your thing. I hope you know what you're doing. I really do. You know, I hope you know what you're doing, and I hope the actions you take, you understand my response to those actions. You know, I'm not gonna respond petty to anything positive that you're doing with your life. But anytime you do something negative, anytime you try to speak down on something that I've ever done for you, whenever I know that I've been true to you the whole entire time, and you're gonna feel that. You're gonna feel that definitely. But you know, that's how everyone should be. That's how you should feel about every situation that you come across in life. You know, don't let anyone ever make you feel like you're doing something wrong when you know in your heart that you are working hard, like busting ass to be the best that you can be, you know. And the negativity, the negative talk, hey man, let them talk, man. Let them talk. You know, I keep dropping a lot of quotes, but it just keeps coming to my head as I'm saying it, man. But let them talk, you know. You know, watch the money pile up, you know. You know what I'm saying? That's 50 right there for you. So watch the money pile up. If they hate, let them hate. Watch the money pile up. So, but hey, I just wanted to drop something quick for y'all real quick. Like I said, man, shout out my boy Colin McManamy, man. I still got to shout him out, man. I never had somebody just be like, hey, man, here's this expensive piece of equipment that I own. Here, take it, borrow it, no strings attached. Do your thing, you know. If you feel like you're moving on from it, or you feel like you are gonna make a purchase of something bigger, then just, you know, let me get it back, you know, whatever it is. I never had somebody do that for me that wasn't my family, you know what I mean? But that boy McManamy, he is a real one. You know, he held me down for a while whenever I was going through my stuff. Back when I lived over in Avalon, man, it'd be like 2 a.m. He hit me up like, hey man, like I got to drop on something right quick. You know, let me know what you're trying to do. You know, he know what I'm talking about. But hey, we ain't gonna speak on it, man. We ain't gonna speak on it. But me and McManamy had a lot of long nights together, man. A lot of cool nights together, you know. And he stayed solid through it all. He's still solid to this day. You know, he moved away for a little bit, came back. So I appreciate that boy for real. You know, that's my homie. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. You know, I just wanted to drop something real quick for you. Like I said, I'm gonna try my hardest. I'm gonna do everything I can to get more content put out. They do got me working like 6 days a week, you know. So I do got a lot of time that I'm about to put into the store and the hours and stuff. You know, year 12 of this restaurant stuff. Year 12. I've been doing it since I was 16 years old. And I've been managing for I can't even remember the amount of years. I became a manager after 3 years after I was 16. So 19 years old, 20 years old, I was a manager. And in the first 4 months of being manager, I made assistant. You know, all of y'all know that back in my McDonald's days. Shout out Advance McDonald's. Shout out all my regulars that used to show me love over there. You know, they know who I am. They remember me. You know, I put in that work. I put in that work. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you say. One thing you can never say about me is I didn't put in that work, because I put it in, you know. But from there on, you know, I went to where I am now, and I've been managing for a while now. And I still put in that work, man. I still put in that work. I try to be the best person I can be. You know, sometimes the environment gets the best of you, but you know, overcoming that and pushing is what really shows your true colors and shows who you are. Loyalty, man. I've been loyal the whole entire time I've been here. I don't care what no one says. I had opportunities to do other things. I've been loyal, man. Like I really have, you know. So don't ever question my loyalty. That's another thing. Don't ever question my loyalty. I promise you that. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. You know, unfortunately, gotta go to work. But hey, gotta get to the grind. Gotta get the paper. You know, that's what it's all about. Them C notes. So, but yeah, guys, keep watching. Be on the lookout. So I'm gonna drop soon. I got like I said, me and McManamy was just talking the other day about an interview. And I think I'm gonna make that happen really soon. He lives right down the road from me, so there's no question about why I can't make that happen. I'm gonna make that happen really soon. And we got some good content coming y'all's way. You know, some really good content. We had a little rough run the other night when I was at his house without the cameras on. You know, we got some content coming, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be serious. It's gonna be real. So that's what it's all about. Them threes are always gonna be up. I don't care who you are. I don't care what we look like. I don't care what we're going through. Them threes, they gonna stay up. And the real always gonna recognize the real. Appreciate y'all, man.